What's good? What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs, what to expect, general messages. We don't need the volume up. Okay, so what's good? What's good, Bree Bree, Liliana, Victoria, Fly Chi. All right. All right. All right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. Let's get Miss Chrissy. Chrissy, girl, how's it going? Hey, fearless Aries, BB, Miss B, Vetraman. All right. Hey, Monica Boo. What do we have for Aries? Universe, spirits, and guys. What's good, Caramel? Billy. Billy was the name of my first boyfriend ever in grade 4. Grade 4 was my first boyfriend ever, and his name was Billy. His last name was Marshall. So, are you Billy Marshall? That was like one of those few day boyfriends. All right. What do we have for Aries? No, I know, I'm just playing. Oh my God, Pokianis, you remember that? I was actually gonna mention, I'm like, oh, I feel like I've already told that. But yeah, he was my first grade 4 boyfriend, and he bought me a butterfly ring that he claimed to be super expensive, which it was clearly not. It was, my mom's like, that's from the dollar store. But I remember I lost it. I lost it in the Tim Hortons bathroom, and I remember freaking out, and I was scared to see him again because I was scared to tell him I lost it, because I went back and I could never find it. So, but that was my first boyfriend. But yeah, I can't believe you remember that. That's crazy. All right, 3 shuffles. What do we have for Aries? What can Aries expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. All right, your overall energy this week, Aries. 4 of Cups and the Chariot in reverse. The Sun, 2 of Pentacles. All right, well, I feel, Aries, like there is something going on here that may have got a little bit out of hand, okay? Whether it comes to money, whether it comes to work-life balance, priorities, whatever it may be. I feel like you feel as though you're getting some level of clarity this week, Aries, about something that is causing you to feel like you can't move forward until something is dealt with. Now, the 4 of Cups, when it comes to business, when it comes to money, is someone that may feel like they need to focus on the more mundane things, the more boring things for a period of time, before they move on to something new. And it's like this week you may be feeling as though you have to kind of focus more so on the things you don't really want to do, but you kind of have to do in order to move on to the next thing. Some of you may be feeling like you need to work extra hours, or you need to, focus on making more money. Maybe you're having car problems, or again, there's just something that may have got a little bit out of hand. You're recognizing it, but it's like you kind of have your arms crossed, like, man, I don't really want to do this, but I kind of have to do this type of thing. Yeah, that's good. 4 Swords is in reverse, which is kind of good for this type of situation. That's an energy of like being quite mentally resilient, feeling like you can't really take many breaks this week, but you're in a space where you're being really realistic with what is out of balance, and also balancing out your own poor decisions on certain aspects. Give me a little bit more on that 4 Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords. Look at you. 2 of Cups in reverse. So this is like a solo type of thing. Ace of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse. You may be, you know, receiving some type of clarity, or you're in a space where you're very focused on asserting yourself in a practical and rational way when it comes to what's important. You may be finding yourself disconnecting from loved ones this week, or you're recognizing there's not really anybody that can help you with whatever this is. Like I said, for some of you, it's just a matter of needing to make more money so you can fix your car, or you need to make more money so you can pay off debts. Because some of you, you may be in a space of feeling like you don't have the money to balance something out or to pay something off or something of that nature. So you're in a space of trying to stay grounded. But it's like you may be a little bit bored this week. Okay. I would be mindful with not focusing on the negatives of the current situation, and look at even those boring little things that you have to do as something that is just as important as the new things, because it's all part of the bigger picture. But yeah, I feel like Aries, this week you're kind of focusing more on the more mundane things and ignoring other opportunities, or ignoring anyone that's trying to make their way to you, or trying to connect with you, or trying to get to know you. Now, mind you, I do feel like there is an opportunity coming in, but you're going to feel like you have to ignore it. I mean, what is that? Ugh. Lover, Nine of Cups in reverse, Lovers in reverse. This is probably someone you've had some type of falling out with before. Nine of Cups in reverse can be someone that's like me. Or this is someone that is coming at you with a lot of insecurities, or looking for validation, or looking for some type of reassurance even. It's like there's someone that's coming towards you in a very codependent and needy way, looking for you to make them feel some type of way. But you're in a space of like, man, I got my own problems this week, or I got my own things I need to be focusing on. So even though there does seem to be an opportunity with either someone you had a disconnect with, if it's a newer thing, or if it's someone you've already known before, whether it's love or family or friend, whatever it may be, this is someone that you've had some type of falling out with, but they're still feeling some type of way about it, and they're trying to give you an opportunity to essentially make them feel better. But I feel like you're ignoring this person. You're ignoring this person. Temperance in reverse. Judgment. Two of Wands in reverse. Again, you're in a space where there's nobody that can make this better except me. You are disconnecting from all potential partnerships, or anybody that's trying to make their way to you, because you have some major awareness about a situation that is out of balance, and you may be finding yourself a little bit irritable this week, or you may be finding yourself lacking patience when it comes to other people that you perceive to be limiting you, or other people that you perceive to be causing some type of disruption. It's kind of like maybe you're tired and you're working long hours, and it's like you feel like someone's nonstop calling you or nonstop texting you or something of that nature. And it's like, even though you're ignoring it, you may be in a space of feeling the need to distance yourself from, you know, poor partnerships or bad partnerships, bad friends, whatever it may be. And I feel like you're also becoming super clear, Aries, on those people in your life that don't really understand you or respect you, or that don't really bring much potential or value when it comes to the two of you moving forward. It's like you may be in a space where you're becoming very clear that you need to separate yourself from certain partnerships, or certain friendships, whatever it may be. And it could be because of some type of shattered reality, like, man, if I wasn't doing that, or if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be in this position, or something like that. But I feel like this week, you're just being super realistic this week. You know, you're focusing more on the mundane things, maybe feeling some level of apathy for what you're doing, but you're still in a space of, I got to do it anyways. Okay. Because something's got out of hand, or you're in a space where you're trying to balance out a financial situation or something of that nature. And I don't really feel like it's one of those issues that you want to talk about with people. For some of you, this may be a little bit of an embarrassing situation with the Two of Pentacles, or it may be a situation that you just don't want to talk about. You just want to deal with it and move on. So it's good. I mean, at least you seem to be getting the mental resilience that you need to push through. It's good. It's good. Let's see, give me an oracle for Aries. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Gemini. Okay, interesting. So we have we are the world and we have friendliness. Now we are the world talks about how a multitude of different things comes together to kind of complete something or comes together to create some type of bigger vision. And with the friends card, I mean, it's the card of friendliness, but it has two trees that are entangled and, you know, sharing the fruits of one another. It kind of gives me the vibe that you're becoming clear on everything entangled in reality and what is in support of you and what isn't. Especially, we do have a breakthrough too. So a lot of you guys are having some type of breakthrough moment or realization, epiphany in regards to what you're coexisting with from day to day, who you're coexisting with, and how it's manifesting the fruits and the bad fruits of your day-to-day existence. It's almost like you're becoming aware of who or what you should or shouldn't be connecting with to create a bigger idea or to create more balance or abundance in your life is the best way I can explain it. So, yeah, but yeah, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We also have Gemini. All right, Taurus. What's good, Aries? FG McCreds, man, what's good? I mean, for some of you, Aries, that could have been reversed where you're the one being needy. I mean, you'll know how it resonates, but maybe someone else is focused on something and you're focused on the negatives of it because it's like you're looking for some type of reassurance or something of that nature. But I just read it how I feel it. So, but you could definitely reverse that. All right. What do we have for Gabby? Or Gabby? Sorry. What do we have for Gabby? Sorry, I went to say your name and then I said that. What do we have for Taurus? Oh, Lord have mercy. What do we have for Taurus? What can Taurus expect this week, universe, spirits, and guides? Two more. What can Taurus expect this week? Overall energy for you, Taurus, Knight of Swords in reverse with the Devil in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay. Well, you seem to be, you know, the Knight of Swords in reverse, I like to explain sometimes as like feeling inferior to a truth that you're aware about, whether that's within yourself or within a reality of a situation, and it causes you to follow the lead or avoid speaking on something or avoid addressing something because you feel some level of inferiority or you feel like you need to be cautious about something or responsible about some type of truth or breakthrough or clarity that you have received. Now, I feel like this kind of feels Aries, like not Aries, this kind of feels Taurus, like there's something coming in or there's some type of new seed you got going on that is making you really happy, but you're also in a space of having a hard time speaking on it because you're avoiding sabotaging it. Now, this could be love, okay, coming in for you. This could be love, or this could be something you're feeling excited about or fulfilled by or inspired by. But again, you're kind of avoiding speaking on it or speaking too much about this person. If it's a person or if it's an idea, you're avoiding speaking too much this week. You're trying to avoid being destructive, and you're also trying to be responsible because it's like you know the value of something. You know the value of something or someone. So you're kind of keeping it's like you're not really saying, you're not saying too much. Let's see. Death in reverse, the Justice card, the Hangman. Well, I like this for you, Taurus. There seems to be some type of potential here when it comes to contracts, agreements, relationships even, because let's just put it this way, there's some type of slow changes happening in something that is ultimately fruitful, you know, that makes you happy, that's making you feel loved, that's making you feel connected. You know, if this is more of an individual thing, this is like an idea that it's like you're super inspired, but whatever it may be. And there seems to be slow changes that is, you know, progressively making you very clear that something has a lot of potential. And it's also, you know, for others of you that you're dealing with a person, this is like slow changes that are causing you to see someone or see something from there's something, okay, back it up. There's slow changes in regards to a new love or a new idea, and you're seeing something from a different perspective. And you're in a space of you're willing to do your part in something. It's almost like if this is a person, you're seeing someone from a different perspective because of what they're expressing or because of support that they're giving you or because whatever they're saying. And if this is a past person, this is someone where you're aware of some type of bullshit that occurred already between the two of you, but because of some type of new perspective, you're willing to balance something out with someone and give something a fair shot because there seems to be slow changes progressively occurring between you and someone else, whether it's a sibling, a family member, a lover. For some of you, this is realizing you have potential to sign with a company that you've always wanted to work with, or you're realizing you have potential to pursue something that you've always wanted to do. But because something is not set in stone, there's no finale, there's no final, something isn't final yet. You're in a space of waiting. I mean, what is Taurus waiting on? The Empress. The Knight of Cups. So for those of you where this is more of a personal idea or breakthrough or, you know, business where you're like, wow, this really has potential. I feel like you're waiting for, now you may be waiting for more support or more growth from external influences that you feel need to align with your vision or whatever it may be. Like some of you guys are waiting on more support. Or you're waiting for something to be birthed in a real way. Because some of you guys are taking into a consideration the legalities of something. Okay, so this is you not saying too much at a current company about a new contract that may be available for you because it's like you're trying to keep in mind, you know, the consequences that would occur if you did. But I mean, what's stemming that Ace of Cups though was Seven of Swords in reverse. So if this is a person, this is you turning over a new leaf with someone, okay? Or you're being real with yourself in regards to how you may have had a part in past bullshit. So you're seeing someone, you know, in a level way where it's like, okay, I'm taking accountability for my shit. I see you trying to balance with your shit. Okay, let's work together, you know? Or if this is a personal idea or dream or whatever it may be, this is you seeing something in a new way or making a previous plan of yours realistic, okay? So for some of you, this is like a dream or a job or a desire that you've had, and it may have been a previous plan of yours, but now you're in a space of seeing it in a more realistic way or seeing it in an obtainable way. So again, you may be waiting to birth something in accordance to the legalities of something before you express or be open about something. Or again, if this is a relationship or someone that you're smoothing things over with or turning over a new leaf with, you're waiting for something to be a little bit more official. Maybe there's a divorce going on, or maybe you're waiting for something to be more official, or you're waiting for just real life and in the experience that comes with it to really see if someone's full of shit or not. Really. So I don't know, you're kind of following the lead on something. You're trying to avoid sabotaging something you perceive to be really valuable. And again, if this is a person, this is someone that seems to be expressing their interest in you. Ace of Cups to the Two of Wands. Or this is someone that is desiring to choose you. Now, it doesn't have to be an intimate way. This could be a partner, a work partnership that's desiring to choose you or choose to work with you, or they're seeing what you got going on, so they're wanting to work with you. I mean, take it however you want to take it. Or this is a lover that is wanting to... Sorry, I don't know what they're doing upstairs. Apartments. But anyways, or this is a lover that is wanting to partner with you. It's like they're wanting to choose you. So there's some type of partnership that seems to have a lot of abundance, that seems to have the potential to be very abundant. And again, this week you're just taking into consideration the legalities of something. You're playing your cards right. Some of you are making previous plans on something or previous ideas real. I like it. I like it for you. So you're making moves in silence is what this feels like, okay? Taurus, you're making moves in silence, especially Scorpio. Scorpio. I mean, you could be dealing with Scorpio, but especially like 8th house, 7th house energy. Something has a lot of potential here, like a lot of wealth that is backing it. There's something about wealth, whether that's financial wealth or something has a lot of wealth. I don't know. There's some type of partnership that has a lot of wealth backing it. This could be about shared resources, making partnerships in regards to shared resources with 8th house energy. I don't know. Let's see. Give me an oracle. But you could be dealing with a Libra. We also have Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? We have the outsider, courage, letting go, taking control. So for some of you, if you're dealing with, if this is more of a partnership thing, I feel like there's someone on the outside looking in that seems to be gaining the courage to kind of move forward here with you in something. There's someone on the outside. I mean, this kid is on the outside of some type of fence or gate looking inside. And look, with this courage to plant a seed, maybe some of you have had some type of imposter syndrome or inferiority to your own desire or idea. And now you're gaining the courage to just move forward. This control card looks like the Chariot to me, the way he's holding on to the reins. And it's like some of you guys are taking the reins on something that at one point in time gave you imposter syndrome, or you felt inferior to, you just felt like an outsider. But now you're gaining the courage. This card is the courage is planting seeds. So you guys either have someone on the outside looking in, gaining the courage to move forward with you and work with you, or balance something out because they're sick of feeling like an outsider, or they're watching you do something. They're like, man, we can really plant seeds here together. Or this is you yourself gaining the courage to take control of something that at one point in time you felt unable to do. Okay. All right, Gemini. What's good, Shannon? Hey, Garnet, McLeary, Price, Still Butterfly, Manon LaFontaine. I don't know how to say that. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Hey, Heather. Gemini, what can Gemini expect? Universe, spirits, and guides. I know the lighting is literally naturally perfect. I don't even need like my spotlight thing I used to use. It's just naturally perfect because all the bright lights are in front of me. So it's great. It's perfect. What do we have for Gemini? One more. What can Gemini expect this week? The Star card just showed its face. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, 3 shuffles. So overall energy for you this week, Gemini, the Moon, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Swords is in reverse though. Okay. The Moon. I mean, there's a lot to be said about the Moon, so I'm not really sure. I got to clarify that. The Moon, it can be like getting in touch with your dreams, you know, facing your own fears, acknowledging how you yourself hold yourself back. I don't know. I've just got a 4 of Cups. Magician, 3 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So Gemini, this week you seem to be spending a lot of time in, you know, 12th house energy, kind of acknowledging your own dreams, your own desires, your own hopes, connecting to the realm of like what's possible, but also acknowledging where you can sabotage yourself, or acknowledging potential restrictions that may be causing you to feel like, maybe causing some anxiety or fears in regards to moving towards something. Because what's interesting, Gemini, is I feel like there's some type of opportunity, or you're being offered something, but you're ignoring it. I'm not sure why. I mean, give me more on the Moon. Oh, Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Damn, that's rough, Gemini. That's like feeling attacked from all angles. You know, that's like, Queen of Wands in reverse can be like a bully or someone that's being a hater. Queen of Cups in reverse. On top of that, it's like there may be someone or even a group of people, Gemini, that doesn't really seem to be connecting with you in the way that you were hoping. For some of you, if you personally know these people, this is like people that are still, you know, trying to rub their own biases on you, or there's a lack of support, or it's more like this kind of feels, Gemini, like you're having a hard time separating yourself from the external noise or something that is oppressing you, something that is causing you to feel unsupported. I'm still not getting a whole lot on that. Sun in reverse. Well, what is Gemini trying to do, or what's going on there? The Star. Well, the Star is like you got a dream, or there's something that's creating a lot of hope here for you, Gemini, or you're in a space where you're trying to work on your health, or you're trying to renew something, or you're trying to inspire even. You may be trying to inspire. Some of you guys are in a space where you're trying to, some of you guys are dealing with 2 feminine energies, or you're dealing with people or a person that seems to be quite oppressive or pushy or draining, or being selfish on an emotional level. And you may be in a space of trying to inspire. Some of you guys are trying to inspire your enemies. I don't know what's going on with that. Inspire your enemies. What? I don't know. let's just put it this way, because what you're trying to do, the star, there's something here you're trying to renew, work on. There's something that's creating a lot of hope. But with that moon card, you may be acknowledging, some of you guys are becoming aware of hidden enemies, or you're becoming aware. Moon card can talk about hidden enemies. But you're kind of keeping something to yourself. Some of you guys are receiving an opportunity or an offer from someone, Gemini, but you're ignoring them because you fear their hidden enemies. That's what it is. Or someone's doing this to you. Take it however you need to take it. I'm just going to read it one way so it doesn't make this confusing. Because what you're trying to do, you're trying to inspire, or you're trying to create with the star card, or you're trying to make your dreams happen. And you may be receiving an opportunity, or you're becoming aware of hidden enemies because of the way, because you're recognizing they're either focused on the negatives of something, or they're, you know, being a bit of a bully or being a bit of a hater. Queen of Wands in reverse is a straight hater. So I feel like, let's just put it this way, Gemini, you guys are becoming aware of hidden enemies this week. Or you're becoming aware of what's preventing you from doing what you're trying to do, which is a star. And again, some of you guys may be aware that there's some level of negativity between you and another individual. So even if it's not like an enemy, this is like becoming aware someone's like dragging your ass, or someone's like being super oppressive. And I feel like you may be in a space of trying to inspire whoever that is, but you're also becoming aware that no attempt is working. Nothing is working. Ace of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Give me a little bit more on the external energies. We have 3 queens all in the reverse when it comes to external. Gemini, you got haters. I don't like to be too negative, but there's definitely haters, know-it-alls, receiving a lot of unsolicited advice. Or, you know, this could just be you focusing on your health, or trying to get back into the gym, or trying to do whatever. And you have people saying like, that's stupid, or that's whatever. You definitely have haters. Some of you, if you're a woman, because this is very strong feminine energy that's opposing you. If you're a woman, you got a lot of women that are jealous of you, or you got a lot of women that are trying to make you feel some type of way. And with that moon card, see, the thing is, the moon, there's still a lot hidden, okay? So even if someone is directly treating you a certain way, you're still in a space of not really sure if they meant it like that, or you're still in a space of trying to figure out, trying to figure out if they are haters, or if they are, do you know what I mean? It's almost like maybe a friend says something, you're like, man, that's kind of weird to say that when I'm just trying to like better myself or whatever. So I feel like you're in a space where you're becoming aware that things aren't what they appeared to be. You're just not really sure what to make of it just yet. Okay. I mean, so this kind of makes me feel like someone's ignoring you, or someone's focused on the negatives of you. What is Gemini trying to offer? So you may be trying to, look, you're trying to offer love, support. So you may be trying to offer love, support, or you're trying to propose an idea, or you're trying to express something, or you're trying to just give someone emotional maturity. It's like you're trying to come towards someone with humility, or you're trying to come towards someone with like, okay, like I get you, I see you, or I empathize with you, or whatever it may be. And you may feel, or you're trying to propose an idea even to someone, and you may feel like someone is focused on the negatives of it. I don't know what's going on with that. One more in the Four of Cups. What is Gemini trying to offer? Page of Wands. Gemini, this kind of feels like you guys are trying to plan this week with a fucking secret hater. You're trying to get someone on board. You're trying to make someone an offer. It's being ignored, and you're becoming aware of like, man, are you low-key a hater? Or are you, you're trying to get someone on board with you that really got nothing good to say. Even if they're not a hater, they really have nothing to bring to the table. All three queens are reversed. If anything, they're going to try dim your sunshine, whatever it may be, what you're trying to do, the star. So you're trying to bring something into the limelight where you're trying to inspire, or you're trying to heal something about yourself, or you're trying to work on your health, or, you know, something of that nature, something that's creating a lot of hope. And Gemini, I feel like you are doing it with the wrong person or people, or that you got the wrong people in your vicinity, something like that. So moon, something people, there's certain people, we got three queens. Certain people are not, they're wearing a mask. This could be colleagues, this could be whatever. And I feel like you're coming toward them with a plan, or with an idea, or wanting to make plans, wanting to go out, wanting to whatever. And it seems to be being like hit with a wall. So I feel like you're trying to figure out what to make of it, Gemini, or you're trying to figure out what to do with it. You're trying to figure out what to do with it. You know, maybe you've been friends with them for years, and it's like, man, I don't know. I got to get you guys some advice here. So, but you're definitely becoming aware that these three queens are not who they appear to be. And again, it could be all one person, or it could be all a certain entity, or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. What is Gemini's advice from the tarot? Seven of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant. So you need to really stop being... Seven of Wands in reverse to the Hierophant. You need to protect yourself a little bit more, Gemini, and be mindful of who you're sharing what with, or be mindful of who you're sharing territory with. Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse can lead to the fact that we're sharing territory, or some element of space, even if that space is a space of an idea or something of that nature. We're sharing space with people, but we're also more susceptible to not good energy. The Seven of Wands in reverse is not protected, okay? In an element of sharing space, or in an element of dealing with their own doubts, or not standing up for themselves, or not protecting themselves. Something here in regards to be mindful of who you're sharing space with. Hierophant. Because this is saying you have some element of wisdom on, like I said, an entity that you're dealing with, people that you're dealing with, a company that you're dealing with. You do have the wisdom. This is saying you have the wisdom to be able to maneuver the situation in a more wise way. But be mindful who you're sharing territory with, or who you're just letting in your space like that, or letting in your ideas, or like whatever is going on. I don't know. Just give me one more card of advice. The Justice card. Gemini, you guys got to start taking something a little bit more seriously, or you need to start taking yourself a little bit more seriously. So this is saying that there is some type of cause and effect moment that you're having this week, or you have had before with someone, that you really need to take into account and use it to navigate whether you want to share or continue to share space with that person. And again, sharing space could be calling them all the time and telling them everything that's going on with you, okay? It doesn't have to be literally sharing space, but there is some type of cause and effect moment, or facts, or, you know, rational thinking that you need to implement when it comes to certain people that you're sharing territory with, and whether you can trust them, okay? So I don't know, things are becoming a little bit weird this week, Gemini, is what this is saying, with the moon being your overall energy. And I feel like you're becoming aware of it. You're just not sure what to make of it, or you're not sure if you're right or not. It's like, okay, Are you low-key a hater? But you're not really sure. Like, you don't have enough proof. But this is saying that there's already enough proof, you know, or there's already some type of cause and effect circumstance that you may need to take a little bit more seriously. And, you know, Geminis, you are ruled by Mercury, and sometimes you can let people change your mind too quickly, okay? And I know this, as I'm a Gemini and I can talk shit. You can change your mind on things really quickly with new information. And it's like you may need to be a little bit more firm in your approach or wise in your approach when it comes to a situation. That's the best way I can explain that. So, I don't know. This week is kind of weird. That's the best way I can explain it. Now, the good thing is, Gemini, on a personal level, you are becoming in touch with your dreams, with something you're trying to renew, or with something that's inspiring you, or with something that is creating some level of hope. You are becoming in touch. It's more so the universe is getting you to reconsider whether you want all these nasty ass queens touching it too. Okay. It doesn't have to be women, but it is the queens. I don't know. Let's see. Give me an oracle for Gemini. We do have guidance. It came out in reverse, though. Letting go. Some of you guys need to stop trying to be the mentor. Stop trying to inspire people that it's like leading the blind. I don't know what to tell you, Gemini. Or some of you guys may need to stop. Lord have mercy. We have the creator. Go with the flow, letting go, clinging to the past. I don't know, Gemini, some of you guys are trying to pull elements of the past with you into something new that you're creating. And it's like you may need to kind of let go or try to use discernment. And like I said, be open to new information, but don't be stupid. It kind of feels like you're trying to bring the past with you into something new that you're creating. And this is saying that you may want to be mindful of what you're sharing or who you're trying to give guidance to, or you know, how much energy you're investing into people that just don't want to listen, or investing into a person that just doesn't want to listen, or they seem to just be low-key haters. Because there is something here that you're creating, but this guy is creating from within, you know, with his sacral, his root. It's like you may be wanting to step into your power a little bit more and let go of something that you may have been clinging to, or again, stop trying to bring the past with you on something, or don't be stupid to issues about that. I don't know what to tell you. So this week, let's just put it this way. I feel like you're becoming aware of hidden enemies, or just low-key haters, or people that just ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? You could be dealing with a Libra. We also have Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, and Aquarius. All right, Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What can Cancer expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. Three shuffles. All right, I like that. Overall energy for you this week, Cancer, Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So you're definitely taking initiative, taking action, putting in the work on something. Magician, like that. Nine of Wands. All right, you seem to have a lot of grit this week, Cancer. I also feel like there's something that's kind of shifting your gears in a way that's exciting you or inspiring you or motivating you to take action. Ten of Wands, again, it may feel like you got a lot on your plate, but you seem to be quite energized this week. If you've been feeling a little bit more lethargic or whatever, it's like you seem to be gaining a little bit more energy this week to take on some type of challenge that may have been an ongoing battle. So this could be you addressing that necessary paperwork, or this could be you addressing an issue that you've been needing to deal with for a while, whether that's in your individual life or with other people. Okay, so because yeah, there has been some type of ongoing battle here that you've been ignoring, and this week you seem to be taking that on, whatever that is. Six of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. You know, there's such a thing as healthy stress, right? Like stress can be very much healthy. Stress can what causes us to do what we need to do. This kind of feels like there's something here that is presenting itself this week where you're like, nope. Like something is causing you to feel like, no, I'm not submitting to that. I'll just do it myself. There's something you're not welcoming. Some of you guys may be feeling like there's some type of external setback happening. Now, on a personal level, this could be maybe receiving a minor hiccup. Now, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's not like detrimental, okay? So I don't want to freak you out, but maybe there's some type of minor hiccup with finances, or there's some type of unwelcome change that is being thrown into reality that kind of rocks the boat a little bit. And if that's the case, that's you on a personal level. If you're not dealing with anybody else, there's some type of setback that is kind of shifting you into gears. Like I said, maybe you had certain paperwork you've had to do for months now, and now you're receiving phone calls and it's like, oh my God, okay, I'm doing it. Okay, can you shut up? It's like, I'm doing it. Like there's something here shifting you into gear, and it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. Like it kind of feels like some type of stress, or like if this is a personal thing, there's some type of minor stress that rocks the boat a little bit. It does create some disruption, but it does shift you into gear, and you seem to be proactively addressing whatever that is. Like this is kind of like feeling pushed in a corner a little bit, like someone's like, why are you ignoring our calls, or why are you whatever? Or, you know, if you're dealing with love, this is like, now if you're dealing with love, or if you're dealing with, you know, more personable type of connections, or it doesn't have to be love, but there's something here that's occurring between you and this person that is the ultimate, like, no, that's the last straw, okay? Or there's something here where you may feel like your partner is manipulating you, or you may feel like a friend is manipulating you, or you may feel like, see, the thing is here, Cancer, though, I feel like whatever is whatever is being amplified between you and another person this week, I feel like has been an issue for a while, but you've been ignoring it, okay? Like, I don't feel like this is news. I feel like this has been on your radar, but you've been ignoring it. Some of you have been ignoring it just to keep the peace because you may have felt pushed in a corner about something, whatever that means for you. But this week, there seems to be some type of, you know, hiccup going on, or your partner may be trying to get you to go with the flow on something, or a friend could be trying to get you to go with the flow on something, and you're not having it. There's something here where you're not having it, you're not submitting, and it's inspiring you to go your own way, or it's inspiring you to do something yourself. You know, if this is a relationship, for example, it's inspiring you to make more money so you can fucking get out of that situation. You know, like there's something here that if you're dealing with another person, there's an absolute no. There's an absolutely not. This is not my thing. Or if this is like a friend group, maybe friends are like, let's go steal a bunch of cars and go joyriding. I don't know. That's obviously a stupid example. I actually had that happen to me when I was younger. Like my best friend done that. And I thought that was crazy. You know what I mean? I went home. I thought that was crazy. But I'm just saying. And there's something that's like, no. Absolutely not. And it's inspiring you to kind of stay in your own lane, okay? And do what you need to do to stay in your own lane and focus on your own shit. It kind of makes me feel like there is some level of entanglement to the point where it inspires you to do something on your own. Like maybe if this is colleagues, for example, maybe your colleagues are trying to get you to do something in that business a certain way. And you're like, no, that's fucking stupid. Let me go start my own business. Okay. It's something like that. So Cancer, I feel like there's some type of like disruption happening. It may start a fight, I'm not going to lie, or it may cause a fight, or it may cause some rough waters here between you and someone else. But it's not even a question for you, okay? It's not even a question for you. And again, for some of you, if you don't got friends, or if like you are just solo, this is just you recognizing that something needs to be dealt with. Because if you don't deal with it, there's going to be some type of consequence or something like that, like if it's financial matter or something like that. So yeah, definitely some type of disruption, but it's like a blessing in disguise because it is pushing you into your power. And it's also pushing you to kind of put in that last bit of effort to create your own lane. Like I said, maybe you're starting your own business, or you're separating yourself from people that you're recognizing are just, you know, underachievers or whatever it may be, or you're separating yourself from, you know, a partner that is trying to get you to submit to whatever this bullshit is. I mean, if this is more of a, what would they be trying to get Cancer to submit to? Ooh, some of you have someone like majorly disrespecting you. For some of you, it's about traveling or changing place, moving. For some of you, your partner is trying to get you to move or change place. Or they're trying to make you make some major life change. For some of you, like there's a partner or a friend or someone that is trying to inspire you to make some type of major life change. Because they're overwhelmed or something. Or you're in a space where you feel like you need to make a major life change and they're not on the same page. And you're like, well, I got to do this. Like, I don't really have a choice. So I've got to be broke, something. So I don't know. You do have something shifting you into gear, and it does feel like a blessing in disguise. So whatever the frustration is this week, take it as like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to step in my power and do something myself, or do it the way I always wanted to do it, or to be free. Knight of Wands can be moving toward freedom, okay? Or maybe you never really liked that person or like that friend or whatever. So an argument starts and you just say exactly how you feel, and it's like, you're gone. That's it. So I don't know. Give me an oracle for Cancer. Adventure, change. Some of you guys are on the like making some type of change. Adventure, change. Something is exciting you. Slowing down. It did come out in reverse though. Some of you guys feel like you can't slow down. Like, I don't got time to slow down. I got to do this. I don't know. There's an adventure, change, which also has like the same depiction somewhat as the World card. So it's like, maybe you guys are recognizing you need to make some type of major life change, or there's some type of new adventure. And it's like you feel like you need to take it, and your partner may not be happy about it, but it's like you're going to do it anyways. You're doing it anyway because it's exciting you. Not slowing down. Not slowing down. I mean, some of you, maybe you have someone else trying to get you to go on an adventure. But it's like you feel like it's a hasty decision. Either way, you're making some type of major life change, and it's exciting. It's new for you. And it's like kicking you into that like obsessive personal nature when we find something that really excites us, or when we find something that is just principle for us, or whatever it may be. It's like we're so honed in on it. It's like there's no question. It's like we're going to be exhausting ourselves to get it or make something happen. It's like you're hyper focused on something this week, Cancer, and it's pushing you into that like passionate energy, that fiery energy that kind of is shifting your gears, and it's nice. I like it. Blessing in disguise. So yeah, if you were if this is love matters or friends or family, you may end up into a bit of an argument, but I don't feel like you're staying too long. It's like you're out the door, or like energetically, it's like you're not getting wrapped up into it too much, but you're definitely not submitting to something. All right, Leo. I don't know what's going on in the stars this week. I do know that we're coming up to a new moon in Sagittarius, though. And Sagittarius rules the ninth house of adventure, long distance travel, beliefs, learning, learning things, new information, gives new reactions to situations. So whatever we were going through this week is preparing us for the new moon in Sagittarius, which again could be inspiring us to travel or inspiring us to approach something a different way because of new information, or inspiring us to go to school, or whatever, So I feel like this week could be preparation, I don't know, for the new moon. But what do we have for Leo, universe, spirits, and guides? Did Mars go direct? That could be it too. Mars is huge. So what motivates us, I don't know, different things. I don't know. But anyways, let's move on to Leo. What do we have for Leo? What can Leo expect this week? 3 shuffles. What can Leo expect this week? 5th house stellium. How fun. That sounds fun. Okay. Overall energy for you this week. Why is the 4 of Cups coming out? Every single sign, I think, except Cancer. Oh, but Cancer still had theirs underneath. Every single sign had 4 of Cups so far. Lord have mercy. So regardless, Leo, overall energy for you, 4 of Cups, Strength in reverse, the Hermit, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles, 8 of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, so 4 of Cups is your overall energy, Leo. It's kind of a boring, mundane type of energy. Again, I'm sick of talking about this card. We've had it for every sign now, so I don't know what's going on in the stars, but I feel like you may be in a space of especially with the 7 of Pentacles, this is a space of, comparing yourself to others, or, trying to evaluate where you are now in life. A lot of you guys are definitely taking into question this week, Leo, the lack of progress that you're having in a certain direction. 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Cups can be the energy of comparison, or, not really content with where you currently are with some type of investment. And it is kind of weighing on your pride, Strength in reverse, or it's weighing on your overall confidence. Now with the Hermit card, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Justice card, I feel like you are in a space where you are willing to take some type of risk. It's just, what shall that risk be? What shall that risk be? So Now, on the opposite end, Leo, some of you may feel like someone's doing this to you, where they're kind of taking a look at something and questioning, okay, well, we're not seeing a whole lot of progress. We're not really sure if we're gonna move forward with this, whatever, or something of that nature. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is just you, you know, going through a lot of introspection with the Hermit and trying to evaluate what to do about a situation. Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, there's not a whole lot of progress. Now, with that Knight of Wands in reverse, I would be really, really careful of allowing it to cause you to act in a hasty way, or allowing this feeling of not being good enough or feeling like nothing's happening. I would be mindful with not exhausting yourself or not acting too hasty when it comes to receiving some type of result just for the sake of receiving the result. Okay. Like, this is like acting from a place of not having authentic passion for something, or not having authentic drive for something, but doing it for a temporary result. And there may be temptation this week, Leo, to do something for a temporary result, but it isn't really in accordance to what would be better for you in the long run. It just seems like, okay, nothing's happening, let me try this, and it may cause more damage than good. Sometimes when we do things or force ourselves to do things, it can cause more damage than good if we're not doing it for the right reason, but especially if we're doing it just to make a point. Knight of Wands in reverse can do things just to flaunt, or do things to show off, or do things to, you know, be seen, or whatever. And he doesn't really act in a way that is of his authentic passions and fire energy and what is truly inspiring him. So I feel like you're lacking inspiration this week, and I would just be mindful to not rush something, or not, like, maybe if you have a business, maybe you have like a brilliant idea one night to rebrand, and you choose to rebrand in like 2 days, and you're just throwing something else in someone's face. You may need to sit on something a little bit longer than that, or you may need to like really wait for a right wave before you act on something too quickly. I don't know how to explain that. So I don't know. I feel like this week you're in a period, Leo, where you're just not really content with where you are now. You're recognizing that you're not seeing a whole lot of progress. You're bored, or you're just comparing yourself to others. And don't get me wrong, this is 100% an opportunity for you, Leo, to plant new seeds. Okay, there is an opportunity to plant new seeds. Just be careful of doing that too quickly, or doing it from a place of ego, okay, or doing it from a place of wanting an immediate result. Because I do feel like the universe is putting you in a place where it's getting you to look at that things within, you know, and things within an outcome of a situation. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with saying, okay, I don't like where I am now, or I don't like where this is going. I want to make changes, but allow the process, you know, don't react too hasty, because there may be temptation to do that. So, I mean, what is it that Leo's focused on a little bit more specific? Ooh, the Lovers. Knight of Pentacles. Well, for some of you, this is a matter of love, where you're not really liking where your love life is going, and you're kind of reevaluating the direction of your love life. Okay, some of you guys may be feeling like there's a choice that needs to be made in love, and you feel like nothing is really changing. Maybe you're waiting on a choice from someone else. Now, if it's not an intimate type of love, this is maybe you're waiting on, you know, someone to see your value, or you're waiting on a company to see your value. It's like you may be waiting on a choice here, and you feel like it's being ignored, or you feel like, you know, a lover is ignoring you, and you're in a space of like recognizing, okay, I don't really like where this is going. And it may cause you to act in a place of like ego, or trying to show off for an immediate answer. And it may just make things worse. Or, you know, if this is a relationship, this is like trying to do things because you feel like it's going to get some type of reaction, good or bad, and it may just make things worse. So I would be mindful of that. But what this is that you're focused on, the Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys are just bored, and I feel like you're on a personal level, if it's not in regards to love, this is you recognizing, I'm just bored. Like, where's my soul at? Where, I'm just bored. Like, you maybe feel like I'm just bored. the Lovers is like when we're in alignment with ourself and in connection with ourself, and it gives us such a deeper purpose and focus point, and, you know, seeing the bigger picture. It's like you may be having a hard time seeing the bigger picture. You may be realizing that maybe you got disconnected somewhere along the line and you're bored, but it's, I don't know. Some of you guys may be feeling ignored by a lover. You feel like a lover is ignoring some type of major choice. And it may cause you to be a little bit more temperamental this week or hasty in your decisions. So I feel like there's opportunity, Leo, to connect with yourself in a higher level and really be real with yourself when it comes to your current reality, and try to figure out where you want to be. Seven of Pentacles, like understanding the value in the seeds that you plant, understanding the plan and the road that you're on to begin with. A lot of you guys don't even know what road you're on. That's the problem. You don't really know where you're headed, or you're having a hard time it's like you're bored. It's like there's a lack of vision here. I don't know. Or you're not receiving the results that you were wanting. Let's just put it this way, Leo. This week you have an opportunity to go within and be real with yourself in regards to if you're happy with an outcome of something, whether that's your own diet changes, a relationship, a business. And there is opportunity to plant new seeds. Be careful of being hasty. Like I said, we have a new moon in Sagittarius coming up, and depending on where you have Sagittarius in your houses can really determine how that may look for you. But I feel like let this week be a period of realization, and we don't need to be hard on ourselves with that Four of Cups. We don't need to be hard on ourselves, but take it as like a learning lesson, or take something as like an opportunity to plant new seeds. So there's an opportunity to plant new seeds. I mean, Knight of Wands in reverse. I just feel Page of Pentacles, Temperance. Okay, that's not too bad. So some of you guys may be Page of Pentacles, Temperance in a space of being open and willing to be patient, but you may be a little bit temperamental, or you may be a little bit frustrated, and that may show in your behaviors or your actions, when ultimately deep down you're wanting to recreate something, or, you know, set a new goal. But some of you guys are lacking the confidence to set a new goal. I don't know what's going on with that. Page of Pentacles, the Temperance in reverse, or Knight of Wands in reverse. Anyways, I'm just going to get off that. Knight of Wands in reverse. Or some of you guys are moving too quickly when it comes to creating a new plan. I don't know. You have an opportunity to evaluate your current situation, Leo, and I feel like you're being faced with almost like a reflection of yourself, like the good and the bad. And I don't know, give me an oracle for Leo. I might get different oracles. These ones are boring. These ones are kind of vague. I do have other ones. All right, sharing, trust, transformation. Transformation is in reverse, though. Maybe you are sharing the lack of transformation, or you have faith that something isn't changing. So it's like you may need to trust your own gut when it comes to something not changing, or something like for those of you in some type of partnership or relationship, you may be sharing with your partner this week that you are pretty certain that you need to make some type of change, and there may be a resistance to that on your partner's side. And it's like you may need to trust your own gut on something and just make those changes without the validation from your partner or sibling or whatever it may be. Because yeah, I do feel like there's some type of transformation needed. Some type of transformation needed. Give me more on that sharing card. Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse. This is like sharing that you feel like you're fighting a losing battle. I don't know, maybe some of you guys are just bored in your relationship, but you just need to be real with your person. Like, listen, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Okay, so if you're dealing with a person, you may just need to share that, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Nine of Wands in reverse. Some of you, there's too much history in a negative way where there's certain things you know you'll never be able to refute, you'll never be able to compromise on. And you may be recognizing a chip on your shoulder that has you constantly looking at the negatives too. So if you're dealing with relationship matters, this is needing to share the realness of what you feel needs to happen. Or if this is more of a personal matter, this is like looking at the opportunity. The sharing card reminds me of the Empress energy. It's a girl in a big gown and she's holding a fruit tray. You know, so it's like maybe you need to recognize the opportunity in no longer fighting a losing battle, or no longer like recognize the opportunity and giving in a different direction a little bit more. I don't know, but there is some type of transformation here that is available to you, but it did come out in reverse. So it's like maybe you need to recognize what's not changing, but you may need to trust your own instincts. And instead of looking for approval or looking for direct, you know, approval to make that change, it's like you may just need to take it upon yourself to do that or make that change or trust your inner gut on something. I don't know. But you could be dealing with the Gemini. We also have Sagittarius. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Virgo. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. What do we have for Virgo? What can Virgo expect this week? Two more. I better not see that Four Cups. Better not see that. All right, what can Virgo expect this week? Three shuffles. All right, overall energy for you this week, Virgo, Devil in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. I feel like a lot of you guys are receiving unexpected attention or unexpected support here. Some of you guys are receiving unexpected money this week too, or unexpected valuable resources, or like, for example, maybe there are people supporting you or giving you attention this week, but whoever these people are have value to bring to you, or have value that they can, like for example, if you started a business, it's like maybe there's a company like sharing your business or making themselves known, and you're like, wow, we could work well together. Or even if this is a lover, maybe there's a lover that is sharing something where they're giving you attention, and it's like that value, or that it's like there seems to be a mutual connection, or a mutually valuable synergy going on between the two of you. I don't know how to explain that. So Devil in reverse. So I feel like there's some type of like revelation here, because of some type of unexpected generosity, or you know, or you feel like, yes, I can finally pay off this debt, or I can finally do this because maybe you're receiving unexpected money or a gift, or, you know, you're receiving unexpected charity even. Page of Wands, good news. I like that. Three of Wands, nice. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Virgo, I feel like you're receiving good news that's making you want to plan more in that direction. I mean, who or what is this from? Four of Wands. Nice. Six of Swords. Some of you guys are receiving good news about a host, or like you're literally receiving news about an opportunity to move or something of that nature, literally. And it's like, okay, I'm ready. I got the clarity I need. We're preparing, we're moving, something like that. Or you're, now obviously not all of you are moving, but some of you guys are receiving good news in regards to an opportunity within a community, or within, you know, more than that. Page Wands, Ace of Swords. So there's some type of breakthrough in communication you're having in part of a community, or in part of maybe from your family even. Like something is like, let's just put it this way, you're seeing something as, you know, I want to be a part of this more. I want to be a part of your company more. I want to be a part of this love more. I want to be a part of this family more. Like you're receiving some type of good news that's making you feel valued, that's making you feel seen, that's making you feel like, yeah, like, you know, I help you, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, that type of energy. And it's inspiring you, it's exciting you, it's giving you some type of clarity in regards to your focus point in the future. Three of Wands, making long-term plans with a company, or making long-term plans to move, or receiving good news to move, or making long-term plans when it comes to something that is making you very happy. It's like, I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this. Okay. And it seems to be started by a simple like, hey, or you're doing a good job, or it seems to be started by a simple like some type of communication, or you're seeing it seems to be started by like a simple like recognizing that someone supports you, or recognizing that a town, or a business in a town supports you, or something of that nature. And you're like, do you know what, I want to be a part, like let's make plans together, or let's make something happen together. Like, let's move forward with something. It's like inspiring, like a windfall of ideas, Virgo, or it's inspiring some type of breakthrough. Okay. Now, again, some of you guys, this is like a lover, where maybe you've been waiting to hear from someone, or you've been waiting to see if something was mutual, and it is, and it's like, like let's make magic happen. Something like that. So I love this for you. It's got my belly fired up. It's got like in a good way, and like butterflies. Okay. I love this for you. This is like optimistic. This is exciting. This is making long-term plans because you are receiving some type of clarity. Okay. So I really like this for you. So again, some of you guys, you're hearing good news about a host, or you're hearing good news that you are welcomed. That's what we were looking for. Someone is welcoming you into their organization, or into their family, into their community, or, you know, if you're doing, maybe you have a business, for example, someone is welcoming you to work with them, you know, coexisting with one another in a business endeavor. I don't know what's going on with that. Like there's some type of opportunity to work hand in hand with another entity. There's mutual value being given and receiving. And it's good. I love this. I love this. Some of you guys, it's like, okay, I'm paying the deposit, we're moving. Like literally straight up. Some of you guys, it's like, hey, I'm paying the deposit, we're moving, or because, or you made some type of successful investment, something of that nature. But there's so much good here. Like there's not a whole lot of bad. There's so much good. It's like unexpected too, which is the most surreal part of it all. It's unexpected. Three of Wands. Okay, Hermit in reverse, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. So you are making long-term plans this week, Virgo, because of an opportunity, because you're receiving good news, or because you are welcome to be a part of something here. There's a lot of breakthroughs and ideas. You are making long-term plans, but for whatever reason, you may feel like pushed in a corner about it, or you may feel like it's going to cause you to. You may feel like it's going to cause you to withdraw from certain people in your life, or you may feel like it's going to cause you to ignore certain facts about yourself. Like this kind of feels like you guys are stepping out of your element. Hermit is your guys' card. It's in reverse. Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys, you're stepping out of your element in, because it's conducive to some type of long-term vision. Like this is not something I would normally do, but I'm doing it because it's like you feel like it's worth fighting for. Nine of Wands. You feel like something is worth fighting for or putting in the work for. It may have you out of your element a little bit. I don't know, maybe you're moving across the country and it's like not something you normally would do, and it has you a little bit tired in a sense, but you're in a space of being very motivated to do it. For others of you, this is like maybe you're working with a company and you may be feeling a little bit out of your element. You may be also feeling pushed in a corner in regards to other people in your life making you feel like stupid for trying to be proud to work with this company or something of that nature. Nine of Wands can, again, be pushed in a corner by people making us feel kind of defensive about something, about our plan, right? So you may find yourself isolating yourself or withdrawing from people that have some type of problem with something that you're doing or working on. But it seems to be something that you feel could better your skill, or you feel could, it just makes sense for you. It's something that it's already been on your radar in regards to, like, if this is a work opportunity, this is something that's already been on your radar. You've already been low-key doing something on the side or investing into your own business, whatever it is. Like, of course, you're going to want to partner with someone else that you feel could bring some type of value into your life, something like that. Like something here has already been on your radar, and you may be feeling like you're being questioned this week by other people trying to make you feel some type of way about doing something. But you're in a space of like, this is what I need to do for me. Like, this is motivating me, or you have a method to your madness when it comes to working on something or working on your craft or something like that. Some of you guys, maybe you're accepted into a college, you know what I mean? You may be feeling pushed in a corner by your loved ones because you have to withdraw from loved ones, Hermit in reverse, or, be isolated from loved ones, or do things a little bit differently, but it's also something you need to do to better yourself in some way. Either way, I love this for you. Now, for some of you too, this good news that you're receiving is a shattered reality for someone else. I got to get a look more into that. Why? Ooh, Judgment. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, for some of you, this good news that you're receiving is a shattered reality to 10 of Cups in reverse. Like, again, maybe you feel like you don't really have the support of your family, or it's causing some type of unhappiness within a relationship or within a family situation or something of that nature. Or it's causing some type of dysfunctional energy. Like maybe you have to be gone all the time trying to put in work in something, and it's causing some judgment from family, or it's causing some judgment from people that are emotionally distraught about something that you're doing. I don't know. I hope there's certain people that don't like I hope it's not people like not wanting to see you happy type of thing. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like, because judgment is like a major opportunity, right? A major opportunity that is creating unhappiness for other people or a family dynamic. And it could, again, your good news seems to be another person's shattered reality. I don't know, maybe you were dating someone and you found out you got accepted somewhere, or you found out you got a job somewhere, but it's going to cause you, the two of you, not to be able to be together or have a long distance relationship. So it's like that shattered, energy there. So you may be receiving some judgment or, crushed feelings here from family or a loved one, because they're realizing they're not going to be able to have that happily ever after they wanted with you, or you're not going to be around the family anymore or something like that. So but I love this for you. There's a lot of progress happening, improvements, breakthroughs. I love this for you. So something here seems to be benefiting you work-wise, or benefiting you reputation-wise, benefiting your overall, benefiting you. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Okay. But you could be, we have Virgo and Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with any sign though. It doesn't have to be. Give me an oracle for Virgo. We have exhaustion, we have participation, going with the flow, new vision, celebration. So exhaustion, participation, going with the flow. So I feel like there's something, that's kind of what I was saying earlier about how something you're investing into is kind of making you feel like out of your element a little bit. Or it's like, it's kind of making you feel tired a little bit in some way. But I feel like something here is exhausting you, but you're also going with the flow, where you're participating in something because you have a new vision, or you get the bigger purpose. Celebration. This may be exhausting yourself, partying with certain colleagues, or partying with certain people, or connecting with certain people, but you understand like teamwork makes the dream work type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it may be. So it's like you may be connecting, or there's some type of celebration or reunion. This looks like the Three of Cups. Okay, so this could be a reunion, or this could be maybe you're reuniting with a sibling, or you're reuniting with a certain friend group or social group, but it's in support and is supporting a bigger vision that you have, which is causing you to justify participating in it. But when it comes to exhaustion, you may be exhausted by it a little bit, or, I mean, why is exhaustion there? Queen of Cups. And the Fool. Well, I feel like you're just exhausted because you're giving full support to some type of leap of faith, and it's a leap of faith, right? So it could completely flop, or it could go really well. So, or again, maybe you're just exhausted because you're moving across country and it's exhausting, like literally, to do all of that. But you're going with the flow because you got a new vision, and there's reason to celebrate, but there's also reason to be fatigued at the end of the day. So I like it. All right. All right, Libra. You just perk it off with a Leo. He would be so pissed. Oh my good news. All right, what do we have for Libra? What can Libra expect this week? Let's go Berlina. What a pretty name. Stellar Moon. What do we have for Libra? What can Libra expect this week? Two more. Three shuffles. What can Libra expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. Overall energy for you this week: Magician in reverse, Empress in reverse. So those are both cards of feeling like depleted, drained, feeling like Six of Swords. I don't know, hold on. The Death card, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this week, Libra, you're dealing with the adverse effects, or you're dealing with the adverse effects of some type of major change that you went through. Okay, or there's some type of major change or ending that is causing adverse effects this year. I hope not this year, but this week, you're dealing with the adverse effects of some type of major change. I mean, what's that death card? Knight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. See, this is why you're drained, Libra. Some of you guys are drained because you're in a note of a past situation that you've already ended. Okay? You're emotionally in a note, you know, justifying it with emotional maturity or justifying it with trying to accept your lot, whatever it may be. But you're drained and depleted this week, Libra, because you're in a note of a past situation. You know, it doesn't have to be an ex. This could be being in a note of a family member's life that, you know, that family member completely disrespects you all the time or whatever it may be, and it leaves you feeling like off or drained or tired, when really it's just like toxic to your soul. Okay, now obviously that's not for everybody, but it's like I feel like there's something that's very toxic for your soul that you're in a note of. And I feel like, again, something here is done or you've outgrown it. I don't know, maybe some of you guys are aware that you have outgrown something and you're having a hard time using the tools at your table to be able to make that realization that, okay, I'm outgrown this. It's like you may feel like there's a lot working against you with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So whether you've made the change already or not, the reason you're justifying being in a note of it or staying there is because you feel like there's a lot working against you. Okay. But the problem is that Magician in reverse, Empress in reverse, this is saying that you're not doing what's in your control to the full extent that you could to be able to really free yourself from something. Eight of Swords, first of all, you're giving something too much room over your headspace, whether that's your own thoughts and beliefs on yourself and your capabilities, or whether you're letting someone else gaslight you and manipulate you and cause them to justify being in a note of your life, even though they drain the absolute life out of you. Whatever this Eight of Swords is, you need to stop, okay? You need to stop thinking that way. Or again, you need to kind of step into your power and see that you do have more control over something than you realize. Because the longer you're in a note of this situation, or the longer you're clinging to something that you've outgrown or is not good for you or whatever it may be, the more you're just not going to see any change. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's going to go around and around and around and around until someone steps in their power and makes some type of change, okay? So I feel, Libra, the universe is calling you to create the change that you're wanting to see. Even if you're entangled because of vulnerability points, you need to recognize that you need to try to create ways to fill that vulnerability point, okay? Or if this is, or there's some type of lesson that needs to be learned or correlated with your mental health and external influences and how that is potentially sabotaging your overall energy or ability to move on in life and to receive the authentic support or to birth new things into creation in a way that is not limited by external influences that are just draining the life out of you. Either way, Libra, thank you, LH. I really appreciate that. So Libra, you may be feeling drained this week. And Magician in reverse is, now this is energy, right? So this is saying that in the cards, you're not using the tools available to you, okay? You're not using your skill, talent, abilities. And the Magician in reverse, he justifies himself there because of self-doubt, okay? And he can also start to manifest manipulative qualities because he's not... how do you say? It's almost like you may be justifying manipulative qualities because it's your way of contradicting your own abilities that you're choosing to not step into. I don't know what's going on, but okay. So Libra, I feel like you need to step into your power a little bit more. Some of you, this is a mother. Some of you, it's an overbearing mother or a mother that is just draining the life out of you too. But I don't know, you may feel like there's a lot working against you, and there very well may be things working against you, but until you step into that Magician energy, you're just letting default take over, okay? You're letting default take over, calling it bad luck, when you could step into your own ability and make the changes that you want to see. So And again, maybe it's just a week where you need to recuperate. So you know your circumstance better than me. So if you just went through some type of major change where you're still recovering from some type of saddening event or whatever it may be, maybe you just need a week to not do anything. Okay, so you take it into account what's going on with you. So but I do feel like whatever external influences are going on, you're allowing them to take way too much headspace. Give me an oracle. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, or Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. Or Taurus that we had. Give me an oracle for Libra. Oh. So the good thing is we do have new vision and breakthrough, some type of breakthrough, but we also have guilt. So maybe some of you guys are dealing with guilt when it comes to moving on from something completely. Okay. So I feel like you do have some type of breakthrough or new vision or something going on with you, but maybe guilt is what's keeping you in a situation. So I don't know. I need a tarot card of advice for that because I know that kind of thing isn't black and white. Now, if depending on the situation, I mean, some of you guys just need to remember that it's not your responsibility to keep everybody happy. All we can do is make sure we're good and keep ourselves happy and do what we need to do. It's not your responsibility to keep other people happy. 10 of Wands in reverse is your advice. So you guys need to learn to say no. You need to learn to say no, or you need to let go of some type of burden here. You need to offload some type of burden. And based off this reading, I feel like whatever this is that you're in and out of, you've already went above and beyond. You've already went above and beyond, because 8 of Cups in reverse is someone that is approaching a situation with emotional maturity. You know, this is someone that is even willing to overlook things that is not serving them, or overlook things that anybody else would just walk away from. It's like because I feel like there is some level of emotional maturity that you're approaching a situation with when it comes to your part, but it's also like, how long are you going to let certain circumstances be held over your head, or it's just a matter of needing to learn to say no, like understanding that you needing to do what you need to do shouldn't cause the consequence of, you know, shouldn't cause people to justify treating you a certain way just because you're just trying to live your life and doing what you need to do. That doesn't give people the right to treat you a certain way. So it's like you definitely need to learn to say no here. 10 of Wands in reverse, or let go of some type of burden, or offload. Like maybe you're having a hard time getting into the groove of things because you're constantly trying to, like if there's a change that you know or if there's something you've outgrown and you know you need to make some type of change, but there's a lot working against you, maybe you need to stop letting things work against you. Like, for example, if this is, like, maybe you need to stop picking up what everybody else is not doing, okay? And just let shit get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? So depending on your thing, maybe you just need to stop, like, if you're living with someone, like, stop cleaning up after this person. Stop doing whatever you feel like you need to do just because you're there. Like, just there's something here that you need to offload, or it's not your responsibility. And don't let anybody make you feel otherwise, okay? So Scorpio. Oh, almost fell off my chair. Okay. Okay. What do we have for Scorpio? I do personal readings, FG McCreds. I do. What's good, Troy? All right, what do we have for, I take breaks sometimes, but I do them. What do we have for, who am I on, Scorpio? What can Scorpio expect this week? 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you this week, Scorpio. Man, 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys are just, you know, 2 of Wands, the Chariot, Knight of Swords, though. So some of you guys are just dealing with an element of sadness, Scorpio. Some of you guys are dealing with Virgo, because this kind of feels like you're dealing with some elements of sadness because a partner is moving to see some type of opportunity and everything is happening really quickly. Okay. And it's like something here is making you feel left out or making you feel sad. Thank you, FG McCreds, for your personal environment. It's okay. It's okay. I don't really advertise either. I just there if you want it kind of thing, but just to clarify. All right. So yeah, you are feeling left out of something. You're feeling left out of something here, Scorpio. Some of you guys, like I said, if you're dealing with someone else, now again, this could be reverse. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo and it's reverse. I don't know. But if you're dealing with someone else, you're feeling left out of their long-term plan or the plan that they're creating. Again, you may be finding out someone's moving and it's making you really sad, you know, or someone's finding out you're moving and it's making them really sad and it's a really tough situation. Now, ultimately, I feel like whatever this sadness is, you are transmuting into something that is motivating you to choose another direction. But there does seem to be some type of loss here or some type of disappointing news that is causing you to, like, the good thing is you're not really staying stuck on that sadness too long. You're in a space of, you know, all right, let's choose a new direction, or let's try another company, or maybe I just need to find someone new. Okay, something like that. But I mean, two of Wands. It was 2 of Wands. The Tower. Emperor in reverse. I feel like if you're dealing with another person, again, this is just a huge, sudden change that makes you feel powerless and makes you feel like, what's the point? Okay, so again, some of you are finding out a partner is moving, or there's something going on with a partner that is making you realize, like, I can't do this, and it's causing you to choose another direction. Overall, you seem to be doing a good job avoiding conflict with this person, or trying to avoid conflict, or keeping your distance, or whatever it may be. But I do feel like you're hurt, but you're trying to, like, you know, keep it together. You're trying to keep it together. But yeah, you may feel like something burned the bridge here between you and someone else. So on a personal level, Scorpio, you could be dealing with some level of sadness or disappointment or regret, but it's also, it could be more than that 5 of Cups. Personal, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, if you're dealing with another person, you're definitely dealing with someone that's obtained some type of job, or they're in a space where, you know, they refuse to let go of deep-rooted issues, or they refuse to let go of some type of opportunity that is going to give them the security they need, but it's making you feel left out. Okay. On a personal level, Scorpio, More on personal level. Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, on a personal level, I feel like whatever sadness you're going through is motivating you to kind of be a little bit more careful with what you give into, be a little bit more careful with your resources, be a little bit more frugal. A lot of you guys are saving so you can move on from something from the past where you're focused on your money matters or something of that nature. Like, I don't know, it kind of feels like there's some type of shattered reality going on when it comes to something that made you happy and you're realizing that's not going to work. So now I need to play it a little bit more safe and grow up, or stop expecting anything from this direction. Let's go in a new direction. So there's something here, Scorpio, that you're realizing, okay, now I need to play it a little bit more safe because some type of loss or some type of disappointing understanding about a person or yourself or a situation, and it's causing you to make new plans, or it's causing you to get out of your comfort zone and take control in new ways. Okay. I mean, the good thing is this week is you are very focused. You are very focused on moving away from this sadness or trying to do something in a very diligent way. It's like you're doing something very diligently. Knight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, if you're dealing with another person, you may be feeling left behind a little bit. You may say your 2 cents, but overall you're going to keep your distance and move on to new opportunities, essentially. If you're dealing with a personal matter, this is you being very diligent when it comes to what you're focused on, because there's some type of financial insecurity or lack of opportunity that may be having you feeling unable to take action the way you want to. So it's almost like feeling the need to really play your cards right and be very focused on avoiding getting off course, or this is like trying to be very diligent in your day-to-day life and embrace self-discipline and determination because you're bound and determined to not let something set you back. But you may be feeling this week like you need to be a little bit more frugal or play it safe when it comes to your investments because of some type of shattered reality that's making you feel some sense of loss or disillusionment to something not working out. So it's like, now I got to play my cards better than what I have been, or now I need to focus in a new direction. Or some of you guys may be realizing that maybe you're not going to find the dream job that you've been wanting in the town that you're living. So you're trying to make plans to move because you're recognizing there's a lack of opportunity, and you may have exhausted all your options in your current community town. So it's like making plans to move, something of that nature. So give me more on the Chariot. On a personal level, this is very interesting. Okay, on a personal level, this is very interesting because you are dealing with a lot of sadness and frustration, or you are dealing with like a sense of disappointment or feeling left out or feeling like you don't fit in a town or feeling like you don't fit in a certain group of people. But it's causing you to not be hard on yourself, but be more protective to what you do have to offer, be more protective of what you have of value. Like, the good thing is whatever is going on that's causing you sadness or making you feel left out, it's just causing you to be more protective of what you have to offer even more so. It's not causing you to be hard on yourself or degrade yourself or it's like you're not being hard on yourself. You're just using it as an awareness of like, okay, I can't give any more into the situation, or I need to stop trying to fit in this community I'm not a part of, or whatever. Like, I need to start playing it more safe when it comes to how much I invest into certain situations, because I feel like ultimately you are very driven to succeed, but you may be a little bit fed up with the current investment, either because you've exhausted all your options in a certain town, or you're just like, even if a partner is leaving you or moving or going a different direction, you're not allowing it to cause you to feel some type of way about yourself. You're just causing it to, you're just using that to justify no longer giving into that situation. That's it. Okay. So give me one more on that Chariot. All right. Yeah, some of you guys are just simply moving because there's a lack of confidence in your certain circumstances, and it may be causing financial insecurity. For others of you, Scorpio, you guys are bound and determined to climb the social ladder in something, or you're in a space of, you know, not being as generous with your resources, not being as generous with what you have going on, okay? And it's all stemmed from you trying to push and climb the social ladder in something. Or maybe if you are at a job, for example, this is not trying to get as close to the colleagues because you're looking at them as, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay in this level. I want a promotion, or I want to be here. And it's like you're in a space where you're no longer giving yourself freely to situations that you feel like you've outgrown or matured from. So, you know, the good thing is whatever's going on is causing you to recognize your worth and recognize, you know, what you should be giving into or not. The more frustrating part is some type of temporary financial insecurity or lack of opportunity. Or again, you may feel like you need to distance yourself from situations that cause you to be perceived a certain way that you don't want to be perceived. Or again, it's kind of like the colleagues example, like you're wanting a promotion, so it's like, no, you're not trying to break the rules, or I don't know what you're doing, but it's like you're trying to separate yourself from something that is causing some type of insecurity, in hopes to create your own form of security, or in hopes to advance in some way. And don't get me wrong, you may be coming off a little bit cocky this week, or you may be coming off a little bit like what's the deal with you type of energy, Scorpio. But that's okay, don't worry about it, okay? Just as long as you're not intentionally being a dick. But it's like if you are just withdrawing yourself or becoming a little bit more reserved with a purpose of recognizing something ain't right, or recognizing some type of insecurity, that's okay, okay? That's okay. But it's like, yeah, you may be being a little bit more greedy this week for the sole purpose of opportunity or financial security, or to overcome some type of personal adversity in some way. So yeah, you're playing it a little bit more safe this week, Scorpio. Again, some of you guys are finding out a partner is moving, or like I said, maybe you're the one moving and you're being left out here. So we do have flowering, postponement. Courage, celebration, the burden. So flowering, a lot of you guys, this kind of gives me like maturing vibes or something of that nature. So some of you guys may be maturing, okay, or you're kind of looking away from something, or you're postponing something because you're feeling the need to play something safe. Or it's like you're taking responsibility for something that you feel like you need to do in order to have something grow in the way you need it to. I don't know, but it's like you may be embracing some level of courage. These cards are so cheesy, I know. You may be embracing some level of courage when it comes to needing to separate yourself or look away. In this postponement card, the girl is looking away, like she's refusing to look out the window. Like some of you guys, like your partner is moving or they're going away and you refuse to look at them. Like, it's like you refuse to look at someone. I don't know what's going on with that. The audacity, Scorpio. Some of you guys have so much audacity this week. You refuse to look at someone. But it's because something is too much of a burden. It hurts too much. Something is too much of a burden. You got audacity this week. But in like a badass boss type of way, okay? I don't know. You could be dealing with a Cancer. We have Aries too. Cancer or Aries or Scorpio. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? What can Sagittarius expect this week, universe, spirits, and guides? Four shuffles. What can Sagittarius expect this week? Three shuffles. Didn't I just do their feelings for you? So I usually won't do it again until at least that time frame that that video was intended for is done. All right, Sagittarius. Ooh, nice, Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles. I like that. There's some major changes. There's relieving changes happening for you. A sense of relief. So good luck is on your side, a sense of relief. You seem to be receiving, it's like you're being seen this week in the workplace, or you're being noticed for your skill, work ethic, ability. You're being noticed in the workplace, or you're being noticed by maybe people that you thought wasn't really too cool with you too. And it's creating like this sense of relief or subsiding anxiety about a situation. I don't know, this week you're very motivated and you're feeling good, you're being recognized, you're being seen. A lot of you guys are working on your craft in something, or you're putting in the work in something because you feel like you see something clearly, or you have a better idea on something. I don't know what's going on with that. King of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Sag. Well, I don't know what's going on about that because we got a lot of goodness here. I don't know what this is though. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay, so let's just put it this way, Sag. You are quite motivated because of some type of change, or you're really feeling motivated because you feel seen, or you feel recognized, or you feel like something is going well. Maybe you're bettering yourself, or something is cultivating in a really productive way. Or you're starting to receive the fruits of your labor, okay? And something here is working out really well. King of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Stay humble, be kind, stay humble. Because, I don't know, it kind of feels like you're either getting carried away with something, or I don't know, let's see. What's going on with that King of Pentacles in reverse? Nine of Swords in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Swords. All right. Let's just put it this way, Sag. I feel like you are decisive, that you are or have been rejected in a direction, rejected by a company, rejected by a group of people, rejected by a person in love. If the Ace of Cups, some of you guys are very decisive about the fact that you've been rejected, or are being rejected, or someone is, or you're receiving a lot of repressed emotions from someone. Now with that Six of Swords, I feel like you are playing stupid to it. Okay. So, okay, let me say, okay, I said, okay, I get it, universe. Okay, so Six of Swords, I feel like you're in a space, Sag, that you're in a space where you're playing stupid to some level of rejection. Again, like I said, maybe a company didn't hire you, or rejection in the workplace, or, you know, rejection in love. There's some type of rejection that's on the table, whether it's already happened or will happen. But the thing is, with that Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles, you're in a space of feeling like there's so much else going well for you this week. It's like you're feeling recognized by other people, and it's kind of causing you to feel like flaunty, okay? Or it's causing you to feel like you're on the verge, you're climbing the social ladder, you're very focused on your status and how you want to be perceived and how you are being perceived. And however you're doing it this week, it seems to be very successful. You're being recognized, you're being seen as like, okay, Sag got it going on, or you're being seen for a reputation. But with that King of Pentacles, I don't know, there's something about you. It's like you're pushing to be seen in potentially a little bit of a conniving way, and maybe they deserve it. Okay, I'm just going to be real. Maybe they deserve it. Maybe you need to rub it in your face. This gives me Taylor Swift vibes, and I'm not a Swiftie at all, but I do know that she's known for rubbing shit in her hater's face. Okay, that's all I know. Like, I do know she's known for that. And Taylor Swift is a Sagittarius too, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, you may be even making money off it, for crying out loud. You may be making money off it. You may be getting attention for it. You may be, you know, whatever it may be. So I feel like you're recognizing that someone that rejected you, or someone that you're playing stupid to your haters, let's just put it that way, or you're playing stupid to something that doesn't support you. And instead you're choosing to, you know, wave whatever good is happening for you. I mean, give me a little bit more on the good, because again, I feel the Star. Nice. Some of you, there's a wish fulfillment. You're in the limelight. 7 of Wands. Oh, chicka. Okay, I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the Sag. So what's going good for you? Fame. Okay, you're in the spotlight about something. There's a wish fulfilled. You're regaining the advantage. You know, you have, some of you guys, you're just waving something in people's faces because, you know, you have a strong defense about something or something of that nature, right? Like maybe you have the receipts, right? Or something like that. Again, major Swiftie vibes. So it's kind of feels like what's going well for you. There's a wish fulfillment when it comes to gaining the advantage, or, you know, protecting your territory, or when it comes to putting that, like, what's that thing on the moon? They put the flag on the moon. When it comes to claiming your territory, 7 of Wands. Like, this kind of feels like maybe you started a new job, okay? And everybody thought you were a biatch, okay? Or everybody thought you were some type of way. And now you're claiming your territory. You're making your place known. And it seems to be a wish fulfilled. Why? Because you're being recognized by the boss. You're being recognized by the boss. Or something really good is happening where now you have this respect, okay? You're receiving respect. You're gaining respect. And again, you may be flogging it in people's faces this week. You're being a little bit of a hater, okay? But it seems to be like justified a little bit. I mean, Wheel of Fortune does talk about karma, so maybe it's like karma's a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And if you're wondering, do you have people that are jealous of you? Absolutely. Yes. Are you stressed about it? Absolutely not. No, you're milking it. You're milking it, Sag. And I mean, like I said, and it just kind of feels like, yes, like you made your mark. You made your mark on something. You made your mark. You're making your mark. You're in the line. You're in the spotlight. Some of you guys, it's like you're finally gaining the advantage here because you're working on your health, or you're getting ripped, or it's like something's going on with your health, or something is going on, you know, on a soul level that is just like you made your mark. It could be all about principles too, right? Or it could be you're at peace because it could be a matter of like you're just at peace with the Star card because you never back down, right? Because it's like, it's kind of like when, no, I'm not going to bring that up. It's too political. But it's like you've kind of trusted yourself and it worked out. And now all the haters are hating, okay? But I would expect some hate. Now, I would expect some hate this week, Sag, or I would expect some jealousy. And I feel like, honestly, you're retaliating in also like a little bit of a conniving way, or like a way where they're watching, or like what you're doing, okay? Again, it gives me Taylor Swift vibes. You know what you're doing. but you're here for it anyway. So major change in luck. Major change in luck. And you're here for it. And it's kind of like the energy, like I told you so. Like I knew this would happen, and you're milking it. And you feel like you can milk it because now you feel like you don't got a lot to stress about. You don't have a lot of people that you need to be concerned about. You don't feel like you have to talk to all these people you can't stand anymore, you know, or whatever the situation is. But you do have some jealousy coming towards you. You don't care. You're acting like you don't even see it, but you're seeing it. But it's more in a way of like validating the point. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Give me an oracle for Sag. Sorry, I just heard people upstairs. Guidance, totality. The Lovers, abundance. The Lovers, abundance. For some of you, this is just being steadfast, fighting for a relationship or making a relationship work. Okay. Now it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a work relationship too. So for some of you, maybe you've been fighting for a relationship and people have been calling you crazy, but now it's like working out in your favor. Or this could be you just honestly making the choices necessary for you that are connected with your higher level of spirit, and it's all coming together. Totality. Something is all coming together. Abundance. Something here is very abundant. For some of you, you're coming into union here with a soul connection or soul tie that's going to be very abundant. Okay, so for some of you, you're just, again, because you are receiving recognition here from someone, or there is something that you're putting in a lot of work in because you're being seen for your capabilities or whatever it may be. And that may be something that is going to be a very abundant and fruitful partnership or connection. And it's like one thing after the other. Totality. It's like she's jumping from one thing after the other, and it's just all coming together. Like something is all coming together and people are jealous. You know, I don't know. You're working on something. Again, you're either working with another person, or this is just you making choices in your highest good. Okay. So for some of you, like, it's like the boss is asking for your guidance, like someone's asking for your guidance, and it's making you feel like, I got you. But I don't know, that's like a stupid example, but I don't know, maybe you're giving guidance, or I don't know what's going on with that. But all we have specifically is Aquarius. So this could have a lot to do with your work associations or people in the workplace, or I don't know, something like that. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? What can Capricorn expect this week? What can Capricorn expect this week? Two more. Three shuffles. All right, your overall energy this week, Capricorn: the Hangman, Ace of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this week, Capricorn, you are in a space. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. Let's see. So Capricorn, I feel like you're becoming aware of something, but it's really pissing you off, or it's really frustrating you, or it's causing you to become aware. Like some of you guys are becoming aware of misinformation, or you're becoming aware of someone that just lacks common sense, if I'm going to be honest with you. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse. It's like you may be becoming aware of someone's ill intentions towards you, or toward towards someone that you just plain up like respect, something of that nature. So I feel like you're becoming aware of someone's ill intentions towards you in the workplace, or towards someone that you really respect. And I feel like you're going to say something here. I feel like there's some type of, what's this 5 of Wands? Like some of you guys are becoming aware of other people competing for something you have, or other people competing for something one of your friends has. Okay, because again, this could be in relation to a friend of yours or someone that you highly respect. What's that 5 of Wands? The Sun, 2 of Cups in reverse. What was the misinformation? Because this is you expressing, like, it's kind of like Kendrick Lamar, you're not like us. Okay, you're not like us. It's like, you're not like us. Okay, you are not tolerating someone's disrespect. Because you're being very open and expressive about someone's disrespect, or about some type of poor decision that they're making that you perceive to be very confrontational toward the integrity of who you truly are, or the integrity of someone that you highly respect. Okay, like you feel like someone's trying to ruin your reputation, or ruin someone's reputation. It's like you feel like they have very ill intentions towards someone that doesn't deserve that. 7 of Pentacles. Look, you're reevaluating something, or you understand the value of ignoring the facts in a situation. 9 of Wands in reverse. Like some of you guys may feel like someone has a chip on their shoulder, and it's like they're carrying out to an unreasonable extent, whatever that means. Okay. And you either feel like it's causing conflict in the workplace, or causing conflict within the family. Okay, maybe it's a sibling too. But it's like you're becoming enlightened to some type of misinformation, and you are feeling inclined to speak up to someone that you feel is full of shit, or to misinformation that you received. You feel like someone's not being honest, or you feel like someone is... Queen of Swords in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. Shit. Some of you guys are sticking up for a friend that separated from her ex or his ex. Some of you guys are sticking up for a friend. King and Queen of Swords are people that have went through a divorce, or people in no contact, or people that have, you know, they have their beef with one another, but they're in no contact or in separation. But it's like there's something about, like some of you guys are sticking up for a friend or a family member who you feel like this masculine energy is constantly trying to oppress this person. You know, it doesn't have to be a man, but this is like someone that is lying, like straight up lying, or being oppressive with their words, being threatening, not being fair, not handling a situation fairly. So who is this to Capricorn? Or that, why is Capricorn sticking up for this person? Who is this? 9 of Swords in reverse. And the 4 of Cups in reverse. So you may be sticking up for someone. Now, this is you sticking up for someone that has moved on from something, and they're trying to be mature about it, or you're sticking up for yourself in the way of feeling like other people are spreading misinformation about you, and you're like, what? Like, I've been trying to move on from that, or not, you know, involve myself with that too much. And you may feel like someone is honed in on something in a negative way because they really missed an opportunity, but in a sense, they're kind of approaching it from a really immature way. So I feel like you're becoming aware of misinformation or some type of misunderstanding, or someone that's really trying to oppress this Queen of Swords. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. So this kind of feels like you're defending someone's decision when it comes to healing and letting go from something, or releasing something, or no longer willing to reconsider. There's someone in your family, or this could be you, no longer willing to reconsider. It's their right, or no longer willing to, you know, stay stuck on something, or no longer willing to hold on to an employee even. Okay, maybe this is an employee that's causing mayhem because the boss won't change their schedule for them or something of that nature. And you seem to be in a space where you're realizing someone's taking it too far, and you seem to be stepping in because you're not tolerating something. You're not tolerating something. You're becoming enlightened. You seem to be in a space where you're and give me a little bit more on the Hangman. Yeah, you're becoming enlightened to false accusations or poor judgment calls that are being made. So you're not tolerating it. You know, even if it's not a false accusation, you may feel like someone is handling their feelings in a way where they clearly lack awareness, or they're handling their feelings in a way where they're not, you know, proportioning blame appropriately. So you may feel like they're just taking something too far. So yeah, I feel like you're just standing up for someone this week, or again, this could be you standing up for yourself. I don't really feel like this is a situation where you're afraid of the conflict. It just feels like you're saying something, or you're being very expressive about the disrespect that you perceive, or a poor choice that you're observing, or you feel like someone needs to tone it down or whatever. Because this decision is final. It's final. Someone is no longer reconsidering. Maybe you're no longer reconsidering, and you feel like someone else needs to tone it down. Like you feel like someone is just being ridiculous. So I do feel like you're on the O side looking in. I mean, what's Capricorn's place in this? Moon in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're on the O side looking in, illuminating how someone's being vindictive about something, or someone's being immature about something. It could be in regards to childhood issues, or it could be in regards to just, you know, bad news that they receive that you feel like they're handling it in a really immature way. So I feel like you're the one that's kind of illuminating, or trying to illuminate like someone's bullshit. Maybe you're illuminating. Some of you guys are bringing awareness to some type of false accusation, or you're bringing awareness to some type of misinformation. So I'm not getting anything else from that. Six of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're aware that someone is highly, highly manipulative to avoid blame for something in regards to something from the past. Six of Cups. And it kind of feels like one of those situations where you may not really want to partake, but you may be feeling trapped, like you're kind of stuck in the office with these people, or you're just feeling like it's your duty. I don't know what's going on with that. It's like you may be feeling like trapped, or you just feel like this could be an element of just like seeing something go down in a parking lot and just feeling like, okay, well, I got to do something because like I'm here. It's like feeling pulled towards something or to stand up for someone. No, let's see. Like on a personal level, Capricorn, right quick, I think money is looking hot for you. I feel like you are kind of like the helper this week. Like I feel like business is going good or money's going good. Like things are going stable for you. And it may be causing you to like exert yourself in other directions or be of service to other people this week. Like you may be of service to someone else this week because things are going well for you. It's like you're a bystander here. Ordinariness. Guidance. Inner voice. That's what I was like it's like just it's a regular day, okay, in Oklahoma. Okay. It's a regular day in Oklahoma. You're just chilling in the parking lot. And like you're feeling guided to help someone or stand up for someone. Like, I swear to God, it's like one of those types of situations where it's just like, it's been a regular Monday at work. Possibilities. Not letting go. Someone you literally watch someone like not let someone go. Like literally. It's kind of like you hear someone like, let go of me. Let go of me. Small, big. Small, big. So someone is like way too, like someone, no, this is very specific. Someone is like someone's like picking on a small guy, or someone is like using their masculinity or bigness to like, you know, try to crush someone. I don't know what's going on like that. It's okay. Comparison. Small, big. So I feel like you're using your discernment when it comes to an unfair situation, like the little guy and the big guy. Okay, whether that's literally or metaphorically, whatever. It's just an ordinary day in Oklahoma, like I said. And I feel like you're using your guidance and you're trusting your inner voice when it comes to the possibilities of the consequences of someone not letting go. Someone's not letting go. Someone refuses to let go. Like that could be literal, like, or again, this could be standing up for your friend because the ex is just not letting go, something like that. So I feel like you feel like, okay, you're being irrationally and you're trying to proportion blame appropriately in regards to even if someone is in the wrong, like you're taking it too far now. You know what I'm saying? You're taking it too far now. Something like that. I feel like you're standing up for someone. I like it. I don't know. Maybe you're the boss. Maybe there's a fight in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're a boss. Could be dealing with the Pisces. We have Cancer, Pisces, Leo, or Virgo. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius, universe, spirits and guides? What can Aquarius expect this week? Three shuffles. What can Aquarius expect this week? Ooh, King of Wands just showed his face. All right. Okay, it's looking better. I'm just sick of seeing this Queen and King of Swords, both in reverse. The same ones. They came out for a few people. All right, so, all right, it's not too bad. Okay. All right, so your overall energy this week, Aquarius, Queen of Wands is in reverse. 9 of Wands, 3 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel like you have someone that is a bit angry with you. Now, this could be reversed. You could be the person that is angry, okay? But I feel like you may be feeling pushed in a corner a little bit for sharing something that maybe you shouldn't have shared, that someone may perceive to be quite embarrassing or unnecessary, or it was not right. Someone feels like you've shared something surrounding either someone feels like you may have shared something here that makes them feel like lacking in some way, or you shared some type of hardship that they're going through, or you shared something that's no, it could be reversed. Maybe you're angry at someone else for doing this. Okay, I just gotta read it one way. But it's like, I feel like someone may be a little bit angry at you. You may be attempting to apologize for doing this, okay, where you're trying to say sorry, or it's like maybe you got carried away with conversation. King of Swords in reverse. It's like maybe you got carried away with conversation. It does feel like someone is a little bit angry. I'll read this on a personal level too, but when it comes to other people, I feel like someone is like a bit angry with you because you're feeling pushed in a corner. Like, why would you do that, Aquarius? You shared something. It's like, like, why would you say that? Like, I don't have a backup plan. Like, what? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Star. Ace of Swords in reverse. Some of you, maybe a Capricorn is standing up to you. Capricorn was standing up to someone for some type of poor decision or misinformation or something like that. But I do feel, Aquarius, you may have someone, because they feel like some type of poor decision was inspired by misinformation or a wrong understanding of something. Like for some of you, you have someone angry at the fact that you used your knowledge for, like the King of Swords in reverse can be very intelligent, but he uses his intelligence to be oppressive or for evil, really, or he uses his intelligence in like in a know-it-all type of way, or an assumptive way, or, you know, I heard Sally is this because of this or whatever. It's like you may be feeling pushed in a corner a little bit. Some of you guys, you have someone angry at you in regards to a third-party situation or something that was shared to them even, okay? But I do feel like someone is angry. And I do feel like you're attempting to apologize. Someone doesn't have a backup plan. Some of you, you're specifically dealing with someone that is angry in regards to something you shared with them. Because they're like, well, I don't have a backup plan. Like for some of you, you're sharing with someone that you're moving or something here is hindering someone's lack of contingency plan. Like, well, what am I supposed to do? Oh, you're moving, or you're doing this, or you don't want me anymore. What am I supposed to do? Something like that. Okay. Someone feels like they don't have a backup plan. And someone is weighed down with an inner clarity. Okay. This person is weighed down with an inner clarity of not having a backup plan. And again, now they feel like they don't have a backup plan because you shared something, or because, like I said, maybe you're leaving the relationship and they don't have a backup plan. Okay. So they're angry. 9 of Wands. Strength in reverse. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. I don't know, Aquarius. I feel like some of you guys are being pushed in a corner because there was a period where like someone feels like you didn't hold back or you were vulnerable about something you shouldn't have, and it was a bad judgment call. With the Judgment in reverse, I don't feel like you're completely aware of the circumstance, or you're not really seeing it as that big of a deal, really. You're seeing something that's not really a big deal. I'm not going to stay on this version too long, okay? But if you're dealing with someone else, I just feel like you have someone angry with you because you shared something and now they don't know what to do here. So on a personal level, Aquarius, if that's not your thing, on a personal level, still on a personal level, if someone's not directly angry at you, I feel like you're thinking irrationally about someone being angry with you, because there's this defensiveness, because you have some fears in regards to not seeing a situation clearly, or you're ignoring someone's phone calls, or you're ignoring something here. Because it's like there's some defensiveness going on in regards to a third party energy, or something here flopped. Something here flopped, or something here is not in balance. Queen of Wands in reverse. Give me more on that. The Temperance. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to temper someone's upset emotions here, or you're trying to... And I feel like it's someone else, just because you have that Nine of Wands. So it's like feeling attacked a little bit, or feeling like you're just ready for someone to like freak out at you, or you're ready for someone to be upset with you, okay? Or something of that nature. Like something here, like you're in a space where you're trying to temper out someone's hurt feelings. So if you have someone getting mad at you, it's like you're trying to temper their hurt feelings, essentially, or temper the situation. If this is a more individual level, this is you not really going to the extreme when it comes to expressing yourself, because you're aware of contradictions in a situation, or you're aware of some type of third-party element that could potentially influence whether this person would consider or reconsider having you a part of their life, whatever that means for you, or business, or something like that. So so things are kind of messy. Two of Pentacles in reverse is really messy. Three of Swords in reverse. I don't know. I feel, yeah, like I said, I still feel like if you're not dealing with someone that's angry, you're just having a hard time approaching a situation, or taking the lead in a situation, or honestly, you may be losing passion for a situation, but you're still trying to temper the situation because you're aware of someone's feelings, and you may be feeling pushed in a corner for letting something go, or you're feeling pushed in a corner, feeling the need to set boundaries because of something that was shared. Just give me a couple cards for the external influence. Four of Swords. So the external influence, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So the external influence, I don't know, this could be like maybe someone is seeking mental health for something, or they're seeking help for something, or they're trying to take responsibility for... They're trying to be responsible about something that they're perceiving to be unstable in their life. And the Four of Pentacles can be literally someone seeking help, or they're keeping something to themselves, but they're working on it, right? So the external influence, maybe you're dealing with someone that is going to mental health or something like that, and you shared that with someone, you know, or maybe you're dealing with someone that protected some type of truth, or they took responsibility, or they were being responsible about some type of underlying sort of truth that they may have shared with you. And because the reason is, if you were in a relationship with this person, they're being responsible about something that may cause some instability in the relationship. Or if this is a work situation, I don't know, maybe you're the boss and you shared something that about a worker or something, and this person only shared it with you because they thought they had to be responsible about something that may hinder the business or something like that. I don't know. But the external influence is someone that's been keeping quiet about some type of underlying sort of truth, and they've been actively seeking help for that. They've been actively seeking help for some type of underlying sort of truth, or they've been trying to be careful about some type of underlying sort of truth. I don't know, maybe you said something that you thought wasn't a big deal, but it really was for this person. You know, this could be even a partner. Maybe your partner had insecurities about something and you didn't see it as a big deal, but you said it in front of a bunch of people and now they're feeling really stupid, you know? So I don't know what to tell you, Aquarius. Maybe just be mindful of what you're sharing or what you're saying, even if it's like, what's the big deal? You know, I don't know. What's the big deal? All right, I don't know, give me an oracle for Aquarius. Fighting, okay. Fighting, rebirth. We have the dream. It's in reverse. Okay. Postponing, abundance, postponement. All right, so I don't know. I feel like someone is refusing to talk to you right now or rebirth something with you right now. So the dream card kind of reminds me of the moon, and it's in reverse as well. Moon in reverse can talk about someone that's feeling disillusioned to something. So, I mean, this all could be reversed. Keep that in mind. Okay, but I feel like someone here is disillusioned to something and they're refusing to rebirth something. There could be a lot of fighting or something of that nature. Something may need to be, I mean, what's postponement? King of Wands. Eight of Wands. I don't know, maybe something's just not the right time. Postponing. Postponing taking action on something or communicating something. I don't know, but something is being postponed because there seems to be a fight, or this is like someone, maybe you and someone else isn't going on a date now, or you're not talking to each other now. It kind of feels like some type of fight that breaks out causes someone to give you the silent treatment. This card should be silent treatment because this girl looks like she's straight up giving the silent treatment. She's refusing to look out that window. I show this to Scorpio and it kind of cracks me up, but she's like refusing to look out that window and her eyes are like dead fast forward. So it's like, I feel like you could be getting in a fight with someone and it may postpone plans, or it may postpone a date, or it may postpone, it may cause some disruption to original plans. So I would be mindful of what you say. Or someone doesn't want to date you now because you said something to your buddy, you know, or your friend or something like that. So you could be dealing with another Aquarius. We also have Leo and Sagittarius. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn, like I said. Yours seem like the opposite end a little bit. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Let's get Persian Doll Tarot. What do we have for Pisces? What can Pisces expect this week? Two more. What can Pisces expect this week? Three shuffles. So overall energy for you, Pisces, King of Wands, Page of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Hierophant, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. All right, so Pisces, Page of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're being proactive about a situation, or you're being proactive about a lack of ideas, or some type of bad news, or some type of, or lack of clarity in regards to where you stand in a certain situation. This is you being super proactive when it comes to even your own fears, your own speculations, you know, maybe there's changes going on with your body, and it's like, this is you being proactive when it comes to changes going on in your body. You're not sitting around sulking about it. You're like, okay, well, what can I do to fix this? Or maybe I should eat better, or whatever. It's like, this is you being proactive to some type of frustrating circumstance. Like, you're not really sulking about it. It's like you're acknowledging something. You're acknowledging something. You're being super proactive. You're acknowledging something head on. A lot of you, it's your motivation is stemmed from feeling like you don't really have a whole lot of empathy, or you don't really have a whole lot of support. So you're in a space of trying to be wise when it comes to how emotional you get about something, because you're in a space of feeling like you have a lot of responsibility. So it's like, okay, I recognize, like, for some of you, you're receiving communication from someone, and it may hurt, it may break your heart, or it may be a little bit disappointing, but you're in a space of saying, like, damn, I'm not going to let myself cry about this. I'm going to be wise when it comes to how emotional I get about this, because I have a lot of responsibilities on my plate, or honestly, I got too much damn goodness to be grateful for. I don't need to let this knock me off my throne, type of thing. So I do feel like there is some type of change happening. Okay, now if you're dealing with another person, you're potentially receiving disappointing news, or a delayed response, you know, or if this is a job, for example, this is like receiving a delayed response of like, sorry, we decided to go with someone else, or something like that. And it doesn't really seem to be kicking you off your flow too much. Yeah, it kind of hurts. But at the same time, it's like you're being responsible in regards to the situation and the reality of it. And for others of you, you may be experiencing some changes within your body, or changes that there just could be some minor, like Page of Swords, like it's like minor. There could be some minor changes happening where you're trying to be proactive and do what you need to do to resolve that. Because again, you may feel like you don't have a whole lot of support. Others of you, Pisces, you're in a space where you are you may be in a space where, like, for some of you, you are leaning on some type of mentor energy, or you're leaning on an energy that seems to be guiding you or teaching you. Give me a little bit more on that Hierophant. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Okay. Well, King of Wands then. Maybe you're the help. Empress. Okay. So a lot of you guys are just being proactive when it comes to nurturing a business, or nurturing your overall well-being. And again, you may be receiving a lot of support to do so. Some of you guys are coming into union, or you're coming, how do you say? This doesn't feel like love, though. I just got to be honest with you. Yes, it's the Two of Cups, but this more so feels like two people that, you know, understand the value of certain choices, or two people that, you know, have similar values or hold similar beliefs, whatever it may be. It kind of feels like you're coming together with someone that has the ability or capabilities to help you make better choices. And because they're of help to you, whether this help is indirectly or directly, there's still someone that is, how do you say? Like there's someone here that's making a huge impact on your life. Okay, whether they know it or not, because of knowledge they're sharing, because of advice they're giving, because of, you know, information that they're sharing. Okay, so I feel like with the Page of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse was under the King of Wands. I feel like this is someone that is teaching you indirectly, Pisces. Or again, you could be teaching someone else. I feel like someone is teaching you indirectly some type of new way of doing something, or they're giving you advice indirectly, like you're watching someone on YouTube, or you're watching Dr. Berg, or you're watching whatever. Like someone is being a mentor for you, and you're in a space where, man, I really respect you. Okay, depending on the nature of this person, you may attempt to try to connect with this person more in a more personable way. Okay, so you're in a space of like, man, I really respect you. Now, someone could be doing this to you. It could be completely reversed. Okay, but you're definitely respecting someone. And again, depending on the nature of this connection, you may attempt to connect with this person more because you really respect them, or you want to get to know them more. You want to nurture this more because you get a very nurturing and supportive energy from this person. Again, this could be a teacher, a guidance counselor. We're not in high school. This could be a teacher, a therapist, or a mentor, something of that nature. And I feel like you're going to be drawn to this person. You're drawn to this person. So, King of Pentacles. See, we're in that King of Pentacles, it's Hangman in reverse. Yeah, again, I feel like you guys are kind of staying in your lane this week because you're trying to be responsible about some type of potential financial insecurity, or something isn't overly stable. So you're trying to avoid being destructive when it comes to communication, or when it comes to seizing opportunities in the way that you want to, because you're more self-focused and you're more so focused on maintaining or building your current foundation. You're coming into contact with someone that seems to be of great support to you, or they're sharing very valuable advice or guidance with you. And you're in a space of like, man, I want to connect with you more, but you're also in a space of not really doing that because you have an inferiority complex to the own risk that would entail. So for whatever reason, taking a risk, Pisces, towards someone that you seem to be of service to you or of help to you, you perceive to be something that would be a risk to your status or your work. I don't know why. So you're receiving a lot of support. I mean, what is the external energy? Give me a little bit more on the external energy. Hermit in reverse and the Star. So the external energy may be quite withdrawn from you, or they're ignoring any direct communication, like they're not too expressive, but they are also inspiring you in some way because of sharing something. They may be sharing secrets, or they're sharing something very personal that seems to inspire you in some way. But I don't feel like this is someone that is overly invested into your life. This seems to be someone that is in your life in an indirect way. You know, maybe in the workplace, maybe someone, the star can just simply be about our journey, the path that we're on. I don't know, maybe someone's journey is inspiring you. Maybe them just living and existing and doing whatever they do is inspiring you. And I feel like you're being mindful when it comes to how much you give into this situation because you have an inferiority complex or a lack of perspective has you avoiding humiliating yourself, really. And again, a lot of you guys are more so taking initiative on a personal level when it comes to nurturing the ground you stand on or helping yourself, being mindful about changes you're going through, focused on your work, being wise when it comes to the lack of support, but really respecting someone that seems to be a mentor in your life in an indirect way. Page of Swords was in reverse and the King of Wands. I feel like you're kind of observing someone that's being a mentor for you. 10 of Wands. It's like trying to be responsible. You got a lot on your plate. So a lot of you guys, I feel like you're just trying to be responsible about your current situation. And I feel when it comes to external influences, you may feel like I feel like someone is just a guide to you or a support to you or mentoring you, and you really respect this person. And you seem to be, again, more so focused on your own thing this week. And work and stuff does seem to be going good, but because you feel like it lacks a foundation or because you feel like some type of foundation is unstable or could be unstable, if you choose to throw yourself into an experience that may be humiliating to you or some type of risk, it's like you're avoiding taking any risks, but you're allowing yourself to receive support or you're allowing yourself to be inspired by some type of, you know, mentor. Someone's a mentor for you. Who is this person? I'm just going to get a couple more. Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot. So for some of you, this is someone that is inspiring you because despite some type of adversity or despite having, despite not having a backup plan or despite some type of disaster, it's like they're determined to move forward or they're determined to overcome dualities in regards to poor decisions. I don't know what's going on with that. Like this is someone that is in a space, who this person is, this is someone that is very determined, driven. You know, they have a lot of vengeance to them. They're willing to sacrifice even their own resources. Like if it's a doctor, it's someone that's willing to invest their own money to resolve issues, or this is someone that's willing to invest, take major risks to move forward. For some of you, if this is more of an intimate thing, you may feel like this person dropped you or they're not willing to reconsider. But because of the way they're doing it, it's also inspiring you. I don't know what's going on with that. Very weird. Like, or not weird, but it's very, like, that doesn't make any sense. But it's like something's inspiring you. I don't know. I'm just going to get off that. But you're being really proactive this week. You're seeking guidance from someone that seems to be mentoring you in the workplace or I don't know, something like that. Give me an oracle for Pisces. Silence, aloneness. Again, I feel like silence and aloneness. Comparison. If he can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. Oh, Big Daddy Tree can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. That's what I get. Aloneness, because you're completely alone. And yes, we have comparison, but this is like a little tree being compared to a big tree. But I almost get like not a negative comparison. It's almost like if they can do it, I can do it. I feel like someone is indirectly being a source of reflection for you and is like a muse for you in some way. Thunderbolt, courage, past lives. For some of you, this is like just for some of you, this is someone that just inspires you, or you just get a very familiar energy from them. Or there's, if you're not dealing with a specific person, you're still using influences of your outer reality to motivate you. And it's almost like I always say, sometimes people can look at, like some people will look at Kim Kardashian. Okay, and I'm not here for her or there or not there for her. I don't really give a shit. Okay, but some people will look at Kim Kardashian and they'll find all the flaws in her. But then some people will look at her and find all the good things in her. You know what I mean? Like there's two types of people in this world. So everything can be a source of inspiration. And I feel like you're going through a phase in your life where you're using everything as a source of inspiration in a period where there's a lot of silence and there's a lot of aloneness, where your soul is like clinging to anything that gives it life or gives it inspiration. And when it comes to past lives, some of you have like your spirit team, or there's past lives that are connecting with you through the vessels of this world in hopes to have you develop into a higher realm of being, or to reconfigure, or to help you like discover your own power. And it's through a period of aloneness. So I feel like you're using little like nuances, or you're using even complete strangers, or there's some even potential connection that you really see eye to eye with as a source of inspiration. And it's giving you courage to do something. If, like I said, it's like if he can do it or if she can do it, I can do it. New vision. I don't know what you're pumping yourself up to do. What is Pisces pumping themselves up to do? I feel like this is like one of those crazy ideas. This is pertaining to how you want to be perceived in this world, your identity, something that may be a little bit delulu, but is also something you obsess about. Like there's something here you obsess about, you desire to obtain, and is something pertaining to the way you want to be perceived, your identity. Your identity. Seven of Wands. So you don't want to give up on something. So there's something here you're very obsessive about, and it may be a little bit delulu. Like I always say delulu ain't that bad. You got to be a little bit delulu to like do anything in this world that's new and improved, okay, or different, or like whatever. But it's like, I feel like there's something you're optimistically obsessing over. It's like you're not giving up on, or you don't want to give up. I don't know, but your reading is a little bit different. But Pisces, I feel silence and aloneness, comparison. But comparison is like rejuvenating you. Or it's like you're connecting with past lives, or you're coming into connection with familiar souls. Familiars. I don't want to say that as if that's always a good thing. Sometimes familiars can be traps, like familiar spirits, but it's like you're definitely coming into connection with past life type of energy, and they're like pulling you together. They're pulling you together. They're putting you together. In regards to some type of new vision. But I don't know, you could be dealing with any sign, but I feel like this is more so independent journey. An independent journey. I mean, you could directly be getting advice from someone, but again, with the Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're more so on the outside looking in. Or if you are receiving communication directly from someone, it's not really what you wanted to hear, but it was still inspiring you. So that's a wrap. My twin flame. People don't understand that every move she makes. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you for popping on, and all the best. Bye.